So there are lots of programs that are going towards the cloud, that a lot of opportunity there to succeed. I think the one that I would highlight the most is probably our cloud access point, our secure cloud computing architecture wrapped around that. The number one program that's going through that right now is a program called Collaboration Pathfinder, and that's a joint venture between the Defense Logistics Agency, the U.S. Air Force, and DISA. And then recently, the Army Corps of Engineers has shown a lot of interest in it. But that's basically leveraging off-premise commercial software as a service for delivery of email, calendaring, and unified capabilities. And so that's leveraging the commercial cloud access point that we're delivering as an enterprise capability. But that's probably the biggest game changer. And when we talk about cost savings within the department, going forward, we see hosting and compute in a hybrid model, right? So we see the need for traditional big iron on the floor. There are certain programs, projects, workloads specifically that can't be virtualized, can't move into a cloud architecture, or more importantly, they don't have enough money to make that transition, right? So we see big iron still as something that's necessary that has to go forward. Then we have the on-prem cloud capabilities that we're talking about. From a DISA perspective, we're looking at MilCloud 2.0. We're heavily involved with what the colonel's doing at Redstone. Our programs are kind of going lockstep together, and hopefully from a department perspective, we're going to get some really good results out of both of those. Right. And so, and then the third part is the infrastructure and the software as a service off-prem, and that's where we see the biggest bang for the buck going forward from a department perspective. That's where we're going to see the biggest savings going forward, is transitioning as much workload as possible to the commercial off-prem capability. Now, with that said, once again, it's a culture issue, right? It's that whole data ownership problem. And so that's something that we have to battle every day to make sure that our mission partners feel comfortable with the solutions that we're putting forward on the ground. So.
Excellent.